Hi, I'm Dr. Laura Hanson, and welcome to Driver's Ed 101. No, this is not a driver's education class. This is a class about your brain. This is #1 video in a series where I want to teach you some more about neuro and biofeedback. So in order for us to set the tone correctly, I want you to take a moment and do some visual processing. Close your eyes for just a minute, and I want you to imagine your own brain. Your brain has marvelous structures. It is covered with gyri and sulci that allow you to drive up and down those peaks and valleys, and you are the driver of the vehicle called you. So in some earlier videos, I talked to you about what is neuro and biofeedback. So first understand that you are a feedback mechanism. And anything that's going on, anything that you need, you get a message from the brain that says, I need to eat, I'm cold, I'm tired, I need to focus, I need to relax, I need to have some fun. These are just areas of your brain. So one of the things that I'd like to challenge you this week is the idea of awareness. Now, if your eyes are still closed, what are you aware of with you? Are you aware of your breath? Are you comfortable with your eyes closed? Would you rather have them open? Are you able to relax? Are you thinking about 20 other different things? So go ahead and open your eyes, but I want you to pause all the other noise in your head. And the difficulties that we may have in doing that, quieting that noise, is when an area of the brain, the frequencies are off. And yes, these are just frequencies. It's like if I want to listen to the radio, I have to be tuned in specifically to a particular number. If I'm 0.1 forwards or backwards, I'm going to get static. The further away I get from that number, I can't even get reception. So I don't want you to think of the brain that finite of a frequency, but it is a range. And when those ranges are off, we are aware of those frequencies. And the messages that we get back are what they're responsible to control. Things like mood, things like anxiety, things like self-quieting, things like quality of sleep, things like focus and concentration. So when those ranges are off, we can't do those things. And yes, they are. They're just frequencies. Now, if you are going through things like depression and anxiety, racy thoughts, inability to concentrate, cold hands and feet, stomach troubles, the list is endless. And you are following a traditional pattern of health and you are getting results, stick with it. But from what I'm gathering, listening to people, because I've called everyone that is calling in for our campaign right now, and I'm having conversation with them, they are telling me that they've been working on this since they were teenagers or in their 20s, and they're now 30s, 40s, and 50s. So when things do not change, then it's time to look at other complementary therapies. So this doesn't have to change everything that you're doing. In fact, many people that start with neuro and biofeedback are on medication. It actually makes medication work better. And over time, there's the possibility that that individual can go back to their doctor who prescribed the medication and have a conversation with them. And maybe they could lower their dosage. In fact, I've had people that have been on certain psychotropic drugs for about 20, 25 years, and they worked with their doctor who also worked with me, and over a gradual progression, we completely reduced the psychotropic drug that she was on after 25 years. And it made it easy for her to gain that self-regulation. And that's what this is about. So the first thing I want you to think about this week, how aware are you of you? And then I want to empower you so that you can become more aware of you. Because if we can learn how to practice awareness and self-regulation, it will then become the things that we think about over time. Wherever your thoughts are, the more you have those thoughts, it's like being in a hamster wheel. So this week, stage 1 of Driver's Ed 101 is awareness. Be aware.